Then after our mist coat, your next task that we need in, who's going in next? So we've got second fix and utilities. So let's look at some second fixing. So we need to send the second fix plumber in. So a couple of days. So basically second fix plumber. So when they did the first fix plumbing, they just had a water pipe where the incoming mains is, which is normally in the kitchen, unless it's been modified in any way, and it's somewhere else. But where the kitchen is, you just want a live pipe so the plaster can mix in there. He's got water for doing his work. So then after that, this is when the plumber comes in and puts all the pipe work behind where all the units are going to be, where all the wastes are. If you go into your dishwasher, your washing machine, if you need a feed for your American fridge freezer, and then you can get all the sanction as well, so we can fix all the baths, the shower trays, everything can be wash and basins can all be fitted, all your radiators can be fitted to the walls, all pipe works in, because it all needs to be there and all done, ready, so the joiner can go in. Because the joiner needs to go in next so he can box in baths if there's little shelves and stuff, box in pipes, you never know what's in the bathroom. There might be things that you're going to get. After the second fix plumbing, this is when you can get your kitchen and bathroom installation. So we get the kitchen fitter in, fitting the full kitchen, gets installed, sort of joinery work done, gets all the skirtings, architraves on everywhere, all the doors fitted. It's important that your doors are hung at this stage rather than at first fix carpentry where your joiner will want to fit them at the same time because it's easy for them, but they must fit the doors then and fit they fit the door frames then and fit the doors at this point. The doors need to be swinging and you can drill out all the latches, chop out all the keeps. You can fit all the door handles and everything so everything works, but then you take them off. So otherwise the decorator will just paint them. Because you know what decorators are like. They'll just paint anything. So it's important that you get all your joinery work done. Because you need all the joinery work in. Because the next one that we're going to be doing is tiling. And we're going to be doing them both together. So we're going to add them together. So you've got your kitchen and your bathroom tiling is going to get taken place at the same time. Got 3 days, I think. Maybe an extra day on that. So 4 days. So it's 2 days for your kitchen, 2 days for your bathroom. It's a fully tiled bathroom. So then once we have your kitchen and bathroom tiled, and then the next task is second fixing, but we need the second fix electrical. So this is when they go in, they put all the socket fronts on. This is why you need the tiler in first to do all the socket fronts. It's important that the sockets, especially in the kitchen, are not fitted any earlier than this stage. The electrician will want to do it then during this first fix because it's easy for him to do his first fix and second fix. He doesn't give a shit about anybody else that follows him. All he wants to do, same as most trades, all they ever want to do is what's easiest for themselves. They're not bothered about anybody else that follows. And it's your job, you don't want it done like this. That's first fix electrics, and now we have second fix electrics. So this is when all your sockets, switches are all going to get done. the tiling's being done, so they can all be put in, and they can all be just snipped up nice, so everything's done in the correct order. Do not let them do anything other than this. Do not let deviate from this program. And as long as you let everybody know in the outset, then there'll be no issues. But do not let them put the sockets on at this stage. So you've got your second fix electrics. So then after your second fix electrics, we need to send the plumber in then to do the appliance installation. So this is when the plumber needs to go in and make sure we've got this water on now, so we can get the sink top worktops are in. We can get the sink top connected up, so we've got water and we've got waste from it, so we can check that that works. We've Then we can check to make sure we've got water everywhere. Not literally not everywhere, but all the appliances all work. So we've got water to your washer spaces, we've got water to the sinks, all your wash hand basins, your toilets, your baths, everything. You need to check them all, make sure that they're all on and they're all working. And we can get the boiler up and running at this point to make sure that everything's live and we've got no leaks. So then our next task we have is in decoration. So interior painting. So this is when the decorator, everything's done. He's already got his mist coat on. And this is when the decorator goes in now and spends how many days have we got? 6 days. We've got 6 days for this. That seems okay. I should be able to get this property done in 6 days. And it's important that you don't have anybody else in the property at this point. You don't have the plumber in, the joiner, or anything. The painter just needs to be there all by themselves and make sure it gets done. You don't want anybody creating any dust, because all it's going to do is make the finish not as good as what you want it. After the decorator is done and it's all dry, thing is, when the decorator goes in, they'll generally gloss everything last off. So there's a chance that this could be the gloss day, and the next day that we go in could be where we're going to go and do the ironmongery. We could have it wet still, so it's important it is dried. But it's going to, in this job, the decorator's glossed somewhere around here, so it's nice and dry for us to go in. And this is when ironmongery gets installed. So all the door furniture which were done at this stage, and now it's been, and all the door handles and everything were taken off. It's all going to get fitted now onto freshly plastered doors, and so when you'll notice the benefit that you've not got door handles with and latches with keeps with paint on them. So it's important that you do have them done at this stage. So whether you've got any blinds that want installing, your joiner can go and tweak things, fit things. If there's any mirrors to go up, any cabinets, anything like that, it can all go on at this point. And then this is when you need to make sure that your flooring is all correct, because your next one you're going to be having is floor preparation. So you need to make sure before your floor coverings go down that you've got no loose floorboards. All your, if you've got any solid floors or holes are filled, and then you're not going to have any issues. If you've got any bathrooms that's got timber floorboards, and then you need to overply them because you're going to have a lino. Make sure all this is done at this point, and any loose, you're going to walk basically every square inch of the building make sure you'll see where all the floorboards have been taken up previously. If you've done yours right, you won't have took any floorboards up. When you've done your full demo, you'll take all the ground floor ceilings down and the upstairs ceilings down, so all your cables and everything are done from below, and your pipework's all done from below, and your plumbers and your sparkers are not taking any floorboards up. So these will be all from floorboards that's been taken up or any making good previously. You need to just make sure everything is done. And then as next category is once we've done all that, we've got floor coverings and finishing touches. So we're going to be having what flooring are we having? Carpet installation. We'll go for carpets throughout on this. So add as carpets, and then after as carpets have been fitted, who goes, which tray goes in next? So then we need our joiner to go back in because there's always going to be doors to to rehang. So you've always got your doors to sort out. So you need to be sorting out the internal doors. You need to make sure that they're all hung back on. If there's any bottoms to take off, I don't think we're going to need 3 days for doing that. So let's knock it down. Decent joiner will be able to get that done in a day. Internal doors. Let's go to this docket. Internal doors. There we go. So we can get all that done in a day. So then, as next task, we have snagging. So that's when you'll go around and do your snagging. 4 days. So you go and you'll do a snagging list, and then you'll get all your different trades back to do them, all their different items, everything that's not quite right in this lot. Hopefully, not got much. And then we get all the snagging done. And then what have we got at the very end? Everything's done. We have final inspection. So that's when you can go around with the client and hopefully they are happy with everything that you've done. That's just a quick program overview. Obviously, there's lots of other tasks which you've seen along the way that we could be added in. But as you can see, this is how your program starts. So from the 6th of next month, you can see how it all flows and where it all finishes. So you can give all your trades, you can give them, right, I want my electrical first fix done on Monday the 25th. This is when you gave them this program so they know exactly where they're coming in, and all you need to do is leading up to it, maybe the week before, you can check on how the plumber's going on, if the plumber's definitely going to be working on time. When he comes, let him, if he starts on time, give him a couple of days to get going. Yeah, do you think you're going to get finished for Thursday? Yeah, that's brilliant because Spark is in on Friday. If the plumber says no, I'm going to be a few hours, half a day on Friday, I'm going to overrun a little bit. It's either, well, you can have a word with the electrician telling him that the plumber's going to be in doing such and such work. You can start upstairs while the plumbers finish off downstairs, or vice versa. See if he's okay with that, or see if they're okay with that. and that's how you play it. You just need to be open and honest with all your trades. Same with when electricians in, make sure that he's aware that when the plaster is going to be coming and everything's got to be done, you're going to check it. So if you tell them all the different elements, give them this program, and then this explains to them how everything's done. So I hope you've enjoyed that little bit of a brief overview on how to build a program. I know there's items that I've missed, like cleans, builds cleans, deep cleans, and stuff like that. But let's just give you a quick overview on how to actually build a program so you can see how long it's actually going to take. So hope you've learned a little bit of something or learned a little bit of knowledge or use it if you can, and see you later.